What's up, YouTube? Bandit with you for another video. So this is going to be a pretty short video, and it's going to be kind of answering some comments that I've gotten over some videos that are, I guess, more frequent comments. So more frequent asked questions and or comments I've replied to in the comment section, but figured I'd do a video kind of discussing the things. So a big one has been with the wireless Apple CarPlay. So let me get my phone over here. Get the bike on. Get it through all of its steps. Make sure the volume's all the way off. It is. Let CarPlay connect real quick. So now my CarPlay is connecting wireless. And as you see, CarPlay connected on both. So a lot of comments that I've gotten have concerned or have talked about doing it wirelessly, running GPS, so running like Waze or your Apple Maps or anything like that, as well as listening to music, all doing it wirelessly. It won't work for a long ride because your battery will die on your phone. Because, I mean, running GPS, music, all that, it does drain your battery pretty quickly. But with the C Play 2 Air, this little guy that I have, that is the wireless adapter for CarPlay. It does have a USB port right there. So just as a demonstration, if I take this, I plug it into that USB port on the C Play 2 Air. Now I run this cord over to my phone, plug it in the bottom. And now you see right there, if I can get it to focus, see the little lightning bolt? So it is charging my phone. So everyone talks about, oh, you need that USB to be able to charge your phone. The C Play 2 Air does have a USB connection, and it will charge your phone, and you can actually see it on my screen right there as well with the lightning bolt charging my phone. So you can still plug your phone up if the battery starts getting low, and that way you can continue using your Apple CarPlay and not have to worry about your phone dying. The other option is, since it is wireless, go ahead and unplug this guy. If you have a battery pack of any sort, a like little, handheld battery pack. Mine is, I have some smaller ones, but that jump box that I have that I used in a previous video to air up my tires, because it is a jump box and air compressor in one. So this big jump box I have has USB connections right there, so I can plug up my phone, throw it in my bag, or my saddle bag, and charge my phone. And then I still have everything wireless to my Apple CarPlay to be able to control my music, control my maps, everything right there on my touch screen. So that's another option. You can just toss your phone into your bag on a little battery pack and continue to charge your phone that way. But I did want to show, because I've had multiple comments of your phone dying on long rides if you're using it wirelessly, that the C Play 2 Air does have a USB port on it that you can charge your phone from while riding. The second one I want to talk about is, I had a comment about jump starting your motorcycle. So utilizing a jump box, utilizing a vehicle, whatever the case is, how to jump start your bike. So on a touring model like this, you can do one of two things. You can remove the seat, get directly to the battery, which is going to be right underneath here, connect to your positive and negative terminals on the battery, and jump the bike that way. An easier way to do it is if you look down here, this right here is your starter. Right here is a little rubber grommet. If you lift that little rubber grommet out of the way, you got that bolt right there, and that's where the positive from the battery connects to your starter. So you can connect your positive lead directly to that bolt, and then connect your negative lead to just one of these engine case bolts. Doesn't matter which one, to get a good ground, and you can jump start your bike that way. So it makes it a lot easier to jump the bike than removing the seat. If you are going to use a vehicle to jump your bike, so you don't have any sort of jump box or anything like that, you can use a vehicle as a source of power to jump start your bike. However, the caveat to that is make sure that the vehicle that you are jumping the bike from is off. You do not want that vehicle on. The charging system on cars and trucks are too much for the motorcycle to be able to handle. So the vehicle needs to be off. You'll connect it to the bike, connect it to the vehicle battery, and then you can start your bike. Make sure that the vehicle is off. But that is pretty much all I wanted to cover in this video. Like I said, the wireless CarPlay had a lot of comments about your phone dying, so I wanted to address that, showing that you can still charge your phone from the C-Play 2 Air in the event your phone battery starts to get low. And I did have that comment about how to jump start the bike. My bike doesn't need to be jump started, so I'm not going to jump it. Maybe if there's a point where my bike does die and I do need to jump it, I'll show in a video of actually how to do that with the jump box, utilizing the starter and an engine case bolt to jump the bike that way. So it just makes it a lot easier, especially if you're in the case of this bike having this tour pack on the back. In order to get the seat off, I might be able to squeeze something down in there, but to get to the screw right there to get the seat off, but I risk marring up my paint and everything else. So I remove the tour pack, then remove the seat, then get to the battery, connect it, jump the bike, then you got to put the seat back on, put the tour pack back on, and it becomes a little bit of a pain. If you have some like an ultra, like an ultra limited, whether it be, you know, the street glide version or the road glide version of the ultra limiteds, those have a non-quick disconnect tour pack. So you have to unbolt the tour pack, get the seat off, and it's just more of a pain. So the easiest way to do it, like I said, is just connecting directly to your starter with the positive, and then to a engine case bolt, crankcase bolt for the ground, and go from there to jump your bike. With that being said, just like any other vehicle that you jump start, positive first, negative second, and then when you're removing it, negative first, positive second. So positive, negative, negative, positive is how you connect and disconnect when you're jumping. If you guys have any questions or anything, like I said, this was a shorter video. I just want to kind of address some frequently asked questions and or comments. And if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to leave them down in the comment section down below, and I'll do my best to answer them. And as always, stay safe out there, keep the rubber side down, and I'll see you on the road. Bandit out.